Yo, YouTube, what's up? As you can tell, this video is a little bit different because we're adding some close commentary. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's actually a pretty good one. I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna spoil the ending or nothing like that, but we do have someone that's kind of special, I guess. I don't know if you guys watched the person's YouTube videos, but SHIZUEtheHERO. Hope I'm saying that person's name right. But yeah, this person's in this video. But yeah, let's get into the race. So we start off in the mid, no, not too bad. Could be better, wish we could start off pole position or something, but whatever. But yeah, this Porsche, I can't remember the full name of it, but I don't like the way this thing handles. But like I said, you'll see later why. But you know, Porsche corners are always crazy. They get rammed and crashed into, especially in the front and mid. This is what I'm talking about right here. We need to touch the grass. It spins out. I don't even know how I end up there, but I just did. But we're gonna keep pushing through. You already know how we do in the other videos. Always keep pushing through, no matter what. But yeah. So right now, what I was thinking while I was going through this was, since I had to reset, I'm already like really behind. And I was trying my best to try to catch up at this point because East Lobby was kind of not sweaty, but it was good enough to where if you made too many mistakes, you would definitely wouldn't be in like the top 3 and nothing like that, you know, podium position. So keep thinking in my head like, gotta catch up. So yeah, as you can tell, this Porsche, this Pulse Porsche, it can kind of gutter pretty well. I mean, I'm not the best driver here in the MOTORFEST. I'm not really like the best driver. I feel like I'm pretty decent. But yeah, so. Trying to push through, you know, cut through the grass. I'm trying to be really careful when I cut through this grass because this Porsche is really twitchy. Like, as you can tell, like, I'm being very conservative as I'm driving this car. Like, it's a little bit too wild for my taste. I wouldn't really be choosing this car too often, and I want to try something new, you know, keep things fresh. But yeah, but as you see, we're moving up through the pack, you know, from, I think, back from like 17th to 18th all the way up to 11th, 12th now. This part right here, I don't like doing the jumps because sometimes you can just go off into the grass and you'll just end up in the corner somewhere and have to reset, and I don't like that. I just cut through the grass and hope for the best. That's what I'm feeling. Try to do in those kind of corner situations. And now, as you can tell, SHIZUEtheHERO is already up in the lead now, and in my head, I'm like, damn, this is gonna be a little bit tough because I'm still got a few people to cross, you know, to cross up, you know, to catch up. But like I said, we're gonna keep pushing through, and we're gonna see how this keeps going. You know, we got one of the best rally cars in the crew MOTORFEST, SHIZUEtheHERO or something like that. The C3, I know it's the C3 something, but yeah, we're gonna try to push our way through this part right here. And I like this. I like rallies in this game. They're pretty fun, especially this course here in the Grand Race, because you go through this little river section, as y'all know. Got some pretty cool cuts and stuff like that for you to go through, so you're just running through the water. And yeah, here at this point, I wasn't trying to really cross into that person. You can see right there how he just shot left and blocked the other person who was going to fly past. Like, yeah, I wasn't trying to be a part of that, so slowed down a little bit there. Wait for him to finish what he had to do. So yeah, here we go. As you can tell, we're not too far away from SHIZUEtheHERO. Like I said, we're trying to catch up, and I thought I wasn't going to really be able to catch up at all, but as you can tell, we're not too far away. Yeah, we're making good progress, making steady progress, and like I said, you'll see whether or not we can catch up or not. But this water section here, though, is very interesting because, like I said, there's so many cuts you can go through, and there's so many different routes you can take it. So I like it's like probably one of the more interesting parts of Grand Racing, in my opinion. As you can see, we left almost everyone else in the back. You know, they're trying to catch up, but But yeah, we're pretty much, you know, focusing on driving, and we're kind of, like I said, I'm trying to catch up and push through. And I like races like this where you kind of catch up to someone and hoping the skill breaks through so you can catch up, because at the back of the pack, it really don't matter at this point unless there's someone else who's trying to do it just as good as you, driving just as good. Usually they don't matter. You just focus on who's in front of you. And I feel like that brings out the best driving in you. Like right at this moment right here, and I realized I was like, oh, I actually caught up. So it's gonna be a good battle, you know. I was pretty amped up at this point. I didn't think I was gonna be able to catch up, you know, from the ways back, you know, from the first leg of this race when it first started. So we getting through this highway section, you know, I'm trying to catch up. I'm burning through my NOS. Boom, clean pass. You know, I'm like, all right, bet, we got a battle. We got a battle on our hands. Let's go. Like I was amped up. I was ready. I was like, all right. See what this person can do. And at this point, this is where things just take a little turn. Obviously, that person did not really take the best of line and is now falling back. And at this point, it's pretty clear like what happened. Nothing unexpected, crazy happens at this point. I just take off at this leg of the race. It was pretty interesting how that happened, because I was actually expecting a battle, but I guess that just wasn't. Yeah, I guess that's just wasn't gonna happen. I was slightly caught off guard by it, but I was like, you know, it is what it is. You know, we try our best to do what we can do. You know, the person fell behind, they fell behind, but this person still had a good lead though. You know, from all the rest of the pack. So, but you'll see in the video like what happened. Like, you pay attention to the name and the name swaps and stuff in the position. But yeah, this Porsche right here, not a lot of people drive this kind of car. I mean, it's not bad by any means, but it's definitely not like a top tier car. And well, that's just my opinion. But it does handle very well. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not the best driver, but I feel like this car can definitely pull its own weight if you know what you're doing. So, you know, racing in these kind of grand races. As you can tell, my guttering skills aren't the best, but this car can pretty hook to the corners pretty good. You know, if you don't go too crazy with it. So yeah, and there's nothing really else left to this race though. Unfortunately, you know, I was expecting, like I said earlier, like I was expecting a battle, you know, to go through, and like a nice heated competitive battle, but it was still pretty good nonetheless though. Yeah, but like I said, yeah, if you pay attention to the names at this point, second and third, they start swapping spots soon. So obviously they caught up in second, and that's generally what happens to me in these kind of races. I get caught up somehow, and then the person who's in first just pulls off still, and I'm stuck battling between people who all of a sudden just comes back. But yeah, this race was pretty straightforward nonetheless. You know, a little hiccup in the beginning, you know, but we pushed through and we secured the dub. You know, we won just like that. If you're interested in staying to the end of the video, I'll show you the time and everything between me and the rest. Someone suggested before that I should do that, you know, show the times if you come in pole, or, you know, come in first, show the time differences between you and the other people. I think that's pretty cool, but yeah, if you're interested in that, please stick around. But yeah, that's the end of this video though, guys. Made it this far, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.